All right, so I think we've pretty much hit most of the super tough ones. Well, I guess maybe Evil Eyes. I don't really think Evil Eyes is too bad, honestly, but we could do it. I mean, it's probably one that people might be daunted at first. So it is one that I would say has quite an advantage, because permadeath, while it is scary, especially with the Heartless, it is something you can definitely turn into an upside for you, right? So a few things to think about with that, though. We probably don't really want to do a combo that could be prone to Stealth Boss, because obviously keeping stewards or other units around for something like Stealth Boss as a potential, soft counter to it is obviously going to be not doable with permadeath unless we really want to, not play any of those units for 5 rings. Also, Heartless, you don't want anything like that is super reliant on heals, which honestly I don't think any clan really is. You could say Awoken is, but I don't really think so. I think that their main strength, as I've said before, is just the fact that they have 3 really good uncommon banner units, and they have root seeds. That's about where the strengths end with this clan, in my opinion. They're quite good strengths, but I don't think the heals are particularly that great, and I don't think like regen builds are particularly that good anymore in the DLC. So, Awoken's still on the menu with Heartless, I would say. Then Googly Eyes obviously is just a cosmetic change. So, I mean, honestly, this wouldn't be a horrible combo to run with it again, right? Like, we do lose a little bit of the potential counter to Stealth Boss, but it's already a really good combo into Stealth Boss, right? Because we can, with Superfood in particularly, stack a bunch of defensive stuff in the form of either max health or damage shield is the most ideal. Now obviously we can't stack regen, that's not going to work here, and we can't heal for whatever that's worth, but I still think it's a good combo for it. We'll be on the lookout for the plethora of damage shield options. We will hope for Superfood, and I'd actually say in this combo, I mean, aggressive isn't untakeable, but I might, if I'm not offered Superfood at the start, I might be pretty open to just taking a Stalwart. The nice thing about this combo is Stalwart usually sucks, right? But it's pretty okay with root seeds, so give it a shot here. Or, maybe we find a Steel Enhancer. Alright, so we are right off the bat, we have a dead weight here with Restoration Detonation. However, the Prismal Dust is pretty good. The Gem Trove could end up being pretty good. Not incredibly happy to see Surf the Diligent, but I'm not too worried about Fel. Plated Daedalus could be annoying, but definitely happy to see Prismal Dust. We just really hope to see Superfood then at this point. And we'll play these stewards out and let them die. We don't care about them. Alright, so we do not get Superfood here, which sucks. I don't know what's best here, but I think I stick to my guns and just take the Stalwart and really hope to find a stack of Superfood. If not, Steel Enhancer's pretty open then, right now. We could take Firewall to help a little bit, because we're almost certainly going to leak here. It's going to be better than Hell's Banners, I have to imagine. And I don't think we want to put that stress on ourselves of taking a Divine Horde here. Plink should be able to clean these up incredibly well, so we should hopefully be fine here. And we do want a unit draft, especially, I didn't really check the map. Alright, we got an Awoken at the Steel, that's good. But no Awoken here, so we definitely want to take these unit drafts. Alright, no Stewie. This will be good though, let's just get that in there. I can wait to redraw that. We'll do that. Alright, we got a Stewie. And probably Plink here. Nice. Do I want to redraw these? I probably actually just want to redraw Plink now that I think about it. Now obviously Lifesteal also is no good here, but it is what it is. I'm down to just take this. We need to Plink this group more than we need to, you know, have this stuff. I maybe even should do this. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I will hold out for that morsel though. Alright, let's Plink that. This is great because I can even survive that and give myself the health. That's a good one. Let's get these out of here. A big advantage of this is to get these units purged out, so we'll go ahead and let that happen. Hopefully we can get some Plinks here. It ain't looking great so far. We should do this. Could have also just... maybe drawing would have been better. Looks like we got him here. The most ideal situation would actually be that the steward dies and we somehow win or like take a few hits, but maybe I should have actually just done that. I could have done that and just taken a little bit of higher damage, but I think it's fine to keep going the steward here. In fact, I guess we have two of them still. Whatever, we can get them out later. These aren't amazing, but I probably wouldn't mind a mine collapse. This would be better if we don't find like quick plus sweeper. Just having that option to take out some backline stuff is always nice. Okay, now this is an interesting call because normally Razor Sharp Edge is an incredibly easy take here, but I do wonder if Steel Enhancer, given that we have Stalwart, is potentially better. I think it's very likely it could be. It's also pretty nice to, like, intrinsic spell chain it, for example. Then you'd have a 9/9 times however many buffet we end up with. I think I take this. Oh yeah, we found the best unit we could hope for, so that's good. Now we just hope for quick, but we'll settle for multi. Got the money if we need it. Definitely not doing endless. There's nothing that would be good for endless, so let's just reroll now. Quick is great. None of those are working, so we'll take that and buy it. We are looking good. I think I'll still hold out for Frenzy Stone if it looks like a lot of steals are hittable. At least the final one is. Every other one is iffy. Like, I could hit this one. The Umbra Banner is almost certainly not going to be good, but Herzl Horde also just isn't that good in this combo. So maybe just a 50-50 at Frenzy. Frenzy Stone is probably better than the average value we're going to get from Herzl Horde. I don't need to buy those. Alright, let's keep it going here. We definitely don't want to lose Husk. That's just something to keep in mind. We have quick, so this is a-okay. Alright, you go there. Unfortunately, we're gonna fucking overdraw one, but I think it's just the one damage dude, so that's fine. Guess I could have gone... no, I couldn't have gone anywhere and survived, so... it's fine, we got the pirate armor. Okay. Do want that money. And we just keep doing that. We get more value out of that. Can do that once. Try to give ourselves an extra turn here. That is incredible. 3 planks. 1 cup, I guess. Whatever. Should be fine here, I think. Yeah, extra fine. Useless, potentially okay, but I think now that we have a Husk Hermit, it's really not that necessary. With quick on top of that. Sharpen could be good if we end up getting superfood, but so there's about, let's see, I gotta lose two 50/50s in order to not find superfood from here on out. So that's what? Losing two 50/50s without replacement is 75%, right? So 70, or, well, 25%. So there's 75% chance I find superfood, which means there's a 75% chance this thing is worth taking. It immediately isn't that good, though. Like a root seed is better value for what if I'm putting it on the Primordium. Could just take a sting, that's okay, and a diligent. It's okay just to get some extra damage onto a tank. I think I take that instead, yeah. Sharpen's just kind of horrible card. We're definitely going left, and I don't think there's enough stuff. Like, there are some high rolls like Root Split Mask and Chain of Gems, but my chances of getting those are lower than the 50% chance I have to find Frenzy Stone right now. Boom, look at that, I'm a genius. We'll check all the information before we take it, just in case something, you know, jumps out at us. Morsel Maker, I'd rather just put well, I was gonna say I'd rather put a steward into it, but I actually don't have stewards to put into it. We don't have to put anything into this guy. I'd much rather put like an Animus of Will, though, into it if I can find one. But it's all good, we really don't need much here. I would even self-infuse a husk. We want to make sure this thing doesn't die, that's for sure. We're only at 10 here. If we get a ×5, I would love to have this spell chained, I think. 5 times. That would be pretty good with a stalwart. Rares. HMS. A lot of this would be great with superfood, but without knowing that we're getting superfood, none of these are great. They're all very superfood reliant. You know, One Harm Tome is the only one I might be able to make work without superfood. I guess Last Stand as well if I find like a Void Binding. We know we're not finding perils at this point. Stygian I doubt has anything that I want. Maybe a Siren Song for Intrinsic. And what was the other one? Melting Remnant. I am doubtful well, I guess Remnant Pack could be good. I mean, Remnant Pack might be the best thing I see out of everything I looked at just now. That makes it so I can keep eating Primordium. Less good with Stalwart, of course, because Stalwart usually stays for long enough that that doesn't end up mattering. Could allow me to flex in aggressive, though. I think it's the only one that has a good hit for me. I mean, either that or like just dazing Divinity, but I'm probably not going to be able to go top if I don't find Superfood, in all honesty, or an Intrinsic anyway. I already have an Intrinsic that I can put on Prismal Dust. Even if I don't find Superfood, that's probably okay to put on you-know-who. Let's see if we can get Endless. We get it, I'll take it. That means I probably would go aggressive if I see it. We can remove some stuff. We're gonna go left here, right? What do we have? Was it Purge? Yeah. Let's remove some plink. I could remove the Gem Trove, but eventually I should be able to get that costed down here, I guess. We don't have to go too aggressive with removals here. Let's just get like rid of, well, the Restoration Detonation. If we're going left, we're not spending money. If I find a unit here, I think I still want to Hellvent the Steel Enhancer or something. I don't need to go too heavy on removals anyway, though. Let's just fight. And from here on out, there's really no big downsides, right? That's why I'm not thinking this is that hard of a challenge, in all honesty. But maybe this is just a good one to show that, you know, it doesn't need to be hard. Let's just take away his damage shield. We'll kill these if they come to us. Sure, let's just do this. This is fine. We got Pyre Armor, we can leak a little bit in the name of securing the boss kill. If you weren't aware, Primordium, I guess I could try for this. Primordium on Endless can come back when it gets eaten. It's obviously not how you'd expect it to function, but that is how it functions. We'll definitely be winning here. Got him. Googly Hide Primordium. So I believe we've already seen... Did we see Cheater's Hand already? I don't know that we did we? I don't think we did. I mean, honestly, none of these are probably all that good for me. Mitosis would be the only one, and I don't have any good morsel generation. I guess I have the Gem Trove eventually, but without, you know, we want to set up top, and without, we may have to set up mid, by the way. It would be pretty rough for my build to do that currently, but if I don't find an intrinsic or a superfood, like, I need to find superfood right now. I need to win that 50-50. So I could take this essence and just take a pip upgrade. It's not 100% out of the question. It's probably not better than just an Animus of Will upgrade, but if I don't find Animus of Will here, you know, obviously Animus of Speed doesn't do much, and none of the other Awoken Banners really do anything for me. I could just take this and be sad if I see Animus of Will. Or alternatively, I could still just be happy to find Animus of Will and just remove this and say, well, we tried for it, and we got a pip upgrade that isn't that useful for us. The thing is, the Root Seeds affords us the ability to probably take the pip upgrade and not have a huge disadvantage over not taking a draw upgrade. It's quite a lot of stats. I think we'll take it. And we will take the pip upgrade. The nice thing here too is I have some flexibility, even if I don't make this infusion, to set up mid against Divinity if I have to. 30 power and purge, those are not what I'm looking for. Take a look here first. Alright, so we're not finding superfood here. We do need to make a determination then. Do we hold out for superfood? Now I kind of wish I took the... I should have looked at the banner first, actually, because if I saw Animus of Will, I could take an aggressive here a little more confidently, and then just plan on setting up mid. But now, if I commit to Shadow... I mean, honestly, without an intrinsic, we only have, what, two more... So 2 more 1 out of 3s to find intrinsic. I think that only comes out to about 50% of the time I find intrinsic, more or less. I don't know if it's more or less, but we'll bar perk 50. It's not massively different, 50%. So I have a 50% chance to find an intrinsic. I have a 50% chance to find a superfood from here on out. if I stick to Stalwart. I just think with the Endless Tome, it doesn't make much sense to put any more into Stalwart. We may as well just start with extra damage. And hopefully we find a Animus of Will here. We don't, so what we have to do now is unfortunate, but these just are, you know, such a... The Shattered Shell essence is pretty bad here. I have to imagine... Like, right now it'll be fine, right? It's just that it sucks for Divinity, because unless I find like a Mindjax, you know, we're adding 2 entire extra pip, which is fine right now, but I'll have to add another pip space if I don't find any help with artifacts or caverns in order to set up mid, but we'll do this now. This is a huge upgrade right now. You know, that's quite a lot of damage. As far as the Hellvent goes, probably just this. It does cost me shards, but it's quite a lot of stats to this husk, or to the, whatever you call it. There's a lot that we don't need in this deck, huh? Like, that obviously is gone. The plinks are no good. I mean, it is worth noting we should have some extra stuff for Diligent, so I don't want to go too ham on, like, removing literally everything, but we're good for now. I don't think I'll take any of these things. I can take 30 whole shards here, which brings me to 90. And I could just Hellvent the Steel Enhancer again to get 10. So we don't need to force any low value shards here. Enemy multi-strike shouldn't matter. There's nothing going to get by me with this Shadow Siege infusion. There's just absolutely nothing that will. With the Spell Shield, it'd be pretty tough to count on that thing. I think I'd rather just not give him armor. Yeah, we can give him plenty armor now. Just gotta keep him under 200. Mission accomplished. Should have stinged, but whatever. It doesn't matter too much here. This Shadow Siege really is pretty good though, because it's like the Stalwart is slow, but once it gets going, you're good to go. And the thing that the Shadow Siege gives you is speed. Right? Speed is really good for something that might scale slowly. Yeah, just deal with the Ember Drain. And as you can see, with this amount of health, even without damage shield, we're probably going to be pretty fine in a stealth boss, should we end up facing it. So, that's pretty good. Oof. Hey, Mindjax, look at that. I don't even have to take the pip upgrade. Perfect. That is the rare time that a single artifact reward, especially in a bad combo, ends up being good. Dude, I said it before and I'll say it again. I swear I only get Shroud Spike on the rare runs where I just wouldn't be able to use it. Frickin' annoying. But yeah, technically on Divinity I could maybe use it, but it's just not worth really doing here. So I can't heal. We are going to be mid. I want to keep the shards as close to 100 as possible, because I don't, I can't heal. I'm not going to be able to find superfood since I locked in aggressive. And it'll take, even with a lot of these things, it'll take quite a while before the health here is able to outscale the incoming damage from Divinity's multi-strike. We could consider another gem trove here. We are going to Merchant of Magic here. Might be a good time to try to get some cost reductions. It is, unfortunately though, like at 3 it's pretty unplayable still. I really got to get it down to 2. Probably just a skip. Feast could be okay. It's a little bit win more though. think we just want to get the stats. Restoring a tree, I doubt it. We're in the uncommon hell of these two clans. Just horrible uncommon drafts. That's really good. Hold over there, I have to imagine, right? Now we don't have to worry. That thing will definitely get our health scaled well enough, and that thing is going to get helmeted every time. Useless upgrades. We really don't need Mineclafts. It's probably still better than Plink, though, right? I'll still probably want to use this gem trove. Let's check here. Just purge another Plink. We're gonna have some potential issues into Diligent, but I guess if I see any cards that are like spell fodder, I can take them. Maybe I'll be more open to those. I don't even think I want a Surge Stone at this point. I do want this Gem Trove to be playable though, so let's at least get that to a playable level. Don't think we can... We'll probably take maybe... I don't know if we're going Ember or Draw for our next upgrade. I know I want to do that though, I don't know if double stack is worth my money here. It is if I'm going to get an Ember upgrade or if I'm going to get the X cost artifact. Otherwise it's probably not worth it. I mean, I can pretty much justify... I don't know. I can definitely justify an Ember upgrade, but... it's a lot of money. I may be going to this Trinkets, I don't know. I think I might be going left though, honestly. We will see. I think I'm just going to hold my money for now. I don't think I gain gigantically from that upgrade. Spell Shield does nothing. It is Stealth Boss, but yeah, we should be good with a holdover thing here. We're bottom decking all of our steel enhancers, but so be it. I think we're still fine. That's the beauty of the Steel Siege. What is the name of it again? Shadow Siege, not Steel Siege. We should wait to get these for max value. Not that I think we'll need them. Yeah, we're already drawing like 8 a turn on some of these turns. I don't think we need a draw upgrade. I think I could definitely justify an Ember upgrade, especially if these things are going to cost so much. You know, I'll eventually have maybe 4 of them, so... this is probably a good turn to do that, though. 8 stealth really shouldn't be an issue. I have so much health here. So I could take the Feast as something into Diligent. It's okay. It's pretty win more, but I suppose if I'm taking another stack of aggressive, it could be okay. Yeah, I'll take it as just bad spell fodder, I guess. Because like this shit isn't really good for it. I mean, I guess I could take a Pyre Shards, but it costs Ember. I'd rather it be a 0 Ember thing. Cycle of Life could be okay here, but it just really isn't needed. And I really don't know if we have much removals to make at this point. Like the Plink and the Mind Collapse would be it. Everything else is a-okay to stay in. And I mean, I guess I don't hit any more Vortexes from here on out, it looks like. Probably. 420 gold, nice. I don't know though, I do kind of feel like a Concealed Caverns could be pretty good. The Pyre Health might be okay. Just simply getting some cost reductions might be nice. Another holdover there would be cool. Probably removal's just better though, right? Maybe have a chance at high rolling. Let's do it. Right, none of those are happening. Oh, we just countered Diligent. Nice. Easy peasy. Cursed Vines will do it. That is another, I guess that is something I never really factor in. There's actually 2 Awoken artifacts that incredibly counter Seraph the Diligent, Cursed Vines and the Thorn Fruit. Thorn Fruit's the one that generates a sting each turn, so maybe when you're facing Diligent and Awoken is there, you could give extra consideration to trinkets. So now you really don't care about removing shit. We can remove everything to our heart's content now, because I have a guaranteed spell fodder every turn. Faulty Loader could be good. I think with the Shadow Siege infusion it's less needed, but maybe a Coals is better into Diligent. It just makes it so I have to deal with less Scourges. So we'll take that. It's okay. So we're guaranteed to find Endless next turn. I could be probably fine just to feast this here. And wouldn't we want to do this first, probably? Like, feast there is definitely okay. We definitely want to do that, and we want to play these. We don't draw as much, but I want those stats, absolutely. I mean, it's looking like I should just get rid of Gem Trove, isn't it? Like, it ain't, it's still like too expensive and doesn't really do shit. I don't think I'll ever be able to play this, so I'm just going to get it out of there. Those stats. Still think I'm going to do this over... Could have stung there, but whatever. This fight is so over. This fight was over the minute Fell walked in the door. $69, nice. Bye-bye. Ooh, Furnace Tap. I don't even know if it's that good here. I'm using all of my Shroud Spike quota up, it seems. Yeah, the only thing that sucks here is I'll be Ember Drained for quite some time. I mean, we're probably taking an Ember upgrade though, so it is less time for me to be fully Ember Drained for. But, I don't know, it's not the best into Diligent to do that. I do have the armor to protect against a few Scourge hits, a few Blight hits. I don't think it's amazing here. We could maybe find an engraph to help us a little bit. But, I don't know, we're not hitting any more Merchant of Magics, I don't think. I just skip. Well, I could take the Woken's Royal Spike. I mean, if I'm going to take an Ember upgrade, that could be really good. Let's see what we got over here. Split Anvil might make these a bit better. Definitely a bit more takeable, right? It's worth taking. These are okay. Well, that one's okay, the others aren't. Okay, I do want another one of these. We're at 100 now, so we definitely don't have to take anything more. And I think we definitely just take another thing of aggressive. Might as well just start with more damage if we have the Endless, right? And I wouldn't even have to worry about Ember Drain past a certain point. These guys should be dying if I set up top. We even start with this, so they'll definitely be dying. Yeah, I think I'm already almost at the point that I'm killing them. There we go. Do this, I think. Perfect. Got the split anvil value. Do a little bit of feast action. I will say though, we're actually a bit closer here than I thought we'd be. You know, you have the 240, and this sweep would kill this. Actually, it wouldn't have enough health, but it's probably not as in the bag as we thought it to be. Oops, I did this a little wrong, but I can cut my losses here. Here, you guys can die, I guess. Could have got the Prismal Dust off here, but we'll just get it off a different turn. It really doesn't matter too much. I mean, look at this, we're absolutely murdering him. We have gotten to the point of no return. There's nothing that can kill me. Right, on this turn, I'm gonna do it right, I swear. Then we do this. This. And that. I have 110 damage on my Primordium. That's pretty awesome. Definitely got some stats here. Oops, that's fine. We can still do the right thing here. Here, have at it. I would like to give this boss everything that we have because I hate this boss. This boss is bullshit. Oh, let me guess, you two. Did you pause my shit again? Yes, you did. Great feature, let me tell you. You're dead. Too late for me to care about a void binding. Honestly, probably too late for me to even care about the grovel. In all honesty. Probably just skip. I'll always take an ensnare. It's not really spell fodder at this point, but it's just something good to have. Who knows, maybe we find a Pyrestone housing. No, we find a Lightstone casing. It could be usable on Awoken's Rail Spike. So, Cheater's Hand, I doubt we want it. Gorge obviously doesn't do anything. Guess we're going to be putting most of this money into removals. I had a shitstone if I had a need of it, which I don't. So I think I am just going to Hellvent this. We can go a little bit above the shards here. I think it's fine. Like Hellvent this, and I'm probably fine to do that. I think that's fine. We won't go above 125, and we'll just. I mean, do these artifacts do anything for me at all? They literally don't. Okay. I mean, I guess I have stings, but yeah, I don't quite care about those. I don't know. Gem Trove will be okay once I set up mid, but do I even care? I don't even think I want it. Feast has been okay. It can stay. Prismal Dust isn't really all that great. I guess the root seeds are okay. I don't know. I think I'm actually going to just get rid of these. I'd rather have stuff that the Awoken Rail Spike can draw into and be okay with. Even the Sting I don't really need, do I? And maybe I get rid of some root seeds, I don't know. Alright, good enough, and I'll take that since I have a Sting. Alright, let's win it. Could go bottom here. Don't think I will, though. Alright, since you decided not to get, you know, fucked up, we're just gonna go ahead and fuck you up that way. Let's actually draw the max here, I think. Yeah, we want, these now come in at 0-0, which is great. Draw, we don't want to draw full hand, I should have played that instead. We do want the spell fodder of this. Put you to the front. You bastards. You know what? I shouldn't have even played that because I have armor. Didn't really need it. Interesting hand. A lot of steel. A lot of steel being enhanced right now. Not that I'm complaining. Quite a lot of stats. I guess throwing away the Gem Trove did mean it screwed up my split anvil. However, as you can see, I've not really needed it. Darn, I get the Sting on the only turn it wasn't really good on, but whatever. I suppose Feast with Stalwart and flat stat sticks is pretty good. I got 14 Pyre Armor, let's just get more root seeds up in there. Damn you. Concussive coals. I haven't seen you doing much. Alright, no more stealth, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't know if catharsis is the right term. I don't think it is, but there's something soothing about the curation of this primordium to get it up to that stat line, and then now have this stat line up here. Pretty nice. I'd have to imagine at this stat line, giving up our damage shields will end up really not mattering, right? Alright, so we gotta go mid. It's possible we don't actually. Like if I find enough steel enhancers in my opener, it's possible I don't. We'll find out. One is not good enough, so yeah, we'll go here. Not the greatest to draw the well, it's okay. There are some downsides to it, because it's like, you know, I basically... the upsides are I get the stats earlier, which is probably fine, but the downsides are my Awoken Rail Spike won't hit them. And I guess it still could, technically, but it's more unlikely. They're all on holdover. Yeah, like, I almost don't want to play this. Because I could draw 5, and it's not really all that good for me. We want to try to play it when we have like 1 or 2 in the pile left, I think. This Awoken's Rail Spike. I really would like to get these down in cost. Pull that guy forward. It's a neat trick, but I will only take spikes damage from the conduit refractor here. Something to keep in mind if it ever becomes relevant. It's probably not relevant here, but if it needed to be relevant, it would be. Okay, found that pretty late, but that's fine. Better late than never. So, we're not having a great draw here. I don't think we're going to be able to really make use of whatever you call it. Can you at least get dazed, buddy? I don't know. Concussive Coals just finds ways to not really be useful, does it? Again, it's just on a bad turn here to do this, but I suppose at this point it just doesn't matter, and we should just go for 5 here. We could technically have a chance to redraw one of them. Nah, we didn't, but that's fine. We got at least we got the one that wasn't held over. It's fine. We got this feast here. We're gonna do pretty well for ourselves. We still have that sting. Should have hit that guy with, oh, that's right, I have nice thorn casing, beautiful. This is how we do it. Give him all the incants you want. He's not going to do anything to us. Boom, flying kill. Beautiful. Alright, so as you can see, Evil Eye's not actually that bad. It's more of a positive than a bad thing, if you can play your cards right. Pun kind of intended. Well, that's apparently my most Heartless I've ever applied. Don't really know how, because I would have assumed a Superfood Heartless. Maybe I've just never found Superfood on that one, but I'll take it. Total Umbra wins. Interesting that it's like, it's pulling out these random stats. But yeah, that was a cool one just to show the Huskar. Like I said, the advantage of the Shadow Siege Infusion, the disadvantage is the pip, you know, but the advantage is especially in Stalwart. It's less of an advantage in something like a aggressive edible, but or like a full aggressive. We had some stacks of aggressive, obviously, but you know, the disadvantage of having to set up mid floor, the disadvantage of Stalwart is the slowness. The top end, once you get going, you know, it's kind of like running on a treadmill or something that is manual. I don't even know what the right analogy to give here is, but basically, it's like a snowball. It starts off small and then it gets out of control. And at the point it's out of control, there's nothing that can stop it, but you're vulnerable in those early turns in a build like this, and a Shadow Siege really mitigates that by giving you 60 extra attack. The 50 health is nice too, but really especially when I'm quick. Like when I'm quick, that 50 health is less needed. If I wasn't quick, I'd be really happy to have the 50 health, but at all times, that 60 damage is gonna be useful. So yeah, having that extra initial damage is quite nice. And the Steel Enhancer just kind of beats out Razor Sharp Edge when specifically it's a Stalwart that you're looking at. It doesn't always beat it out even then, but given the fact that we knew we were going to lose our Stewards, we wanted that extra health in case we went into Stealth Boss, right? So yeah, Evil Eyes. Hopefully that was useful. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.